The story of how Luby's became a Texas comfort food staple. Cafeteria-style food has a place in Texas culture. There is something about loading up a tray with a meat, sides, bread, and dessert that scratches an itch for the true blue Texan. It's perhaps one why local places like Treebeard's, Cleburne Cafeteria, and Harry's in Montrose have had such a longevity. Luby's has a lineage going to the turn of the 20th century. The first Luby's cafeteria as we know it was opened in 1947 in San Antonio by Bob Luby and his cousin Charles R. Johnston. Luby's father Harry Luby had opened a lunch counter in Springfield, Missouri in 1911. His business expanded throughout the next few decades into Oklahoma and down into Texas. In 1929 the first establishment known as Luby's Cafeteria was opened in Dallas. In 1931 Bob opened a cafeteria of his own in Corpus Christi. More than a decade later and after a stint in World War II, he plotted his next venture which would become the Luby's chain that we know it. From 1947 on Luby's expanded across Texas and the rest of the Southwest United States. In 1965 Cafeterias, Incorporated. Established in 1959, entered the Houston market as Romana Cafeteria off of Buffalo Speedway. Within a few years a handful of other locations opened. In early 1973 Cafeterias, Incorporated. Had an initial public stock offerings, a major company milestone. A decade later the company was officially renamed Luby's Cafeterias, Incorporated. And debuted a new headquarters in San Antonio. The 100th Luby's location was opened, in Round Rock, in 1987. Later, in 2001, Chris and Harris Pappas of Houston, joined the Luby's front office. Harris himself had worked at a Luby's location as a young man in the early 70s so he had a working knowledge of the cafeteria chain. Chris Pappas is now the president and CEO of Luby's. The Pappas family operates Pappasitos Cantina, Pappas Seafood Kitchen and Pappas Barbecue, among others. The chain's signature value meal, the LuAnn, was immortalized by King of the Hill creator Mike Judge when it came time to name LuAnn Platter, Hank Hill's niece-in-law. When the Hill family did go to the cafeteria on the show, it was called Luby's instead. If you are in love with their fried fish entree, you aren't alone. In 2017 they sold nearly 3 million orders of the cod planks. It's been said that the charm of Luby's is that wherever you go in Texas, be it Waco or the Woodlands, it will always taste the same. It's a slice of home, wherever you may roam.